Hello everyone, welcome to another Infinite Magic Raid video. Today we're going to be taking on Efreet stage 30 because this event is going on right now where we get to farm equipment from these bosses, Efreet, Gwyneth and Rom. So for those that are just starting out, the easiest one for you to farm of course is Rom. Followed by, I would say, Gwyneth if you have the Chanel, an epic character that will reduce the boss's healing, or you have Taff. And there are a bunch of other legendaries that could do that, but those are the two common ones. Taff, the legend, and the Chanel, the epic. If you have any of those two, then it will be easier for you to farm Gwyneth. And Gwyneth, even if you don't have them, you can, for me, I'm able to hit up to stage 29 without using any of them, without reducing the boss's healing. So if you are doing a huge amount of damage, you don't even need to reduce the boss's healing. You will hit so hard that the boss won't be able to recover in time. But of course, that's less efficient and most people won't have access to that. So for me, I'm going for the most difficult one. Efreet, of the three, Efreet is the most difficult, and we're going to take on 30. And these are the characters I'll be using. I'll be using Nordak, I'll be using Catherine, I'll be using Nicholas, I'll be using Nita and Hezonja. So Hezonja could be replaced with Jin, this character right here. They basically are one for each other when it comes to this fight. Yeah, so let's just get into the video and see how that works. And when we are done, we'll check out the preset. So that you can auto as well. You can see first off that I don't even have an E3 Nordak. I have been farming 30 since I got my Nordak. So I didn't even need to get Nordak to E2. So before now, not farming 30, I was hitting 30. I was able to manual 30 with E0 Nordak. I didn't try to auto it because I thought it would be too difficult, but now I think of it, I'm thinking that a well-built E0 Nordak would be able to take down this boss, although maybe it might not be 100%. Now, you would have seen that at the beginning of this wave, the boss targeted Nita. So the boss will do this regularly. The boss will try to target your damage dealers, which is why I have two of them. I have Nita for poison damage, and I have Hezonja for HP burn. So the boss will always try to target your damage dealers, and sometimes if you're not lucky and maybe you start the match with Nita having a low amount of health or something could go wrong, Nita could get killed or Hezonja could get killed. You can see now Hezonja is the one on lower health. But don't worry, that's the reason why we have both damage dealers. Even if the boss manages to take down one of your damage dealers, the other one will be able to cover. Nita can take down this boss on her own. Hezonja can definitely 100%, I've done that several times, take down this boss on his own. So yeah, it's going to work out for you. If I had another E3, this wouldn't be an issue at all because I would have 15% more health, and that, trust me, is enough for you to survive. But in this case, I don't have another E3 and I'm still able to make the progress, or that sometimes if on auto you could lose one of your damage dealers. So yeah, you can see the boss went down pretty easily, and I've been farming 30 for some hours now. So let's just check out my presets, check out my stats, and we'll be done with this video. So yeah, let's start with Catherine. So this is the preset for Catherine. For the first wave, disable our two active skills. You won't need it because you have you won't need it because actually I don't. Yeah, for the first wave, no protection, no CC. This is, yeah, I think the sub bosses of that first stage are going to go down pretty fast. Yeah, that's why you won't need it, because the sub bosses are going to go down pretty fast. So you can see I don't have any protection on the first wave. Okay, let's just take it gradually so that in case you want to take a screenshot, let's start with Catherine. No protection, no active skills. For second wave, no protection, no active skills. Third wave, finally use our protection because you 100% are going to need it against Efreet. And for Nordak, wave 1, no protection, no active skills for the first wave. Second wave, just a single use of this active skill 2, then if needed, active skill 1. I think second wave, they do more damage, and yeah, you have used up your, the first wave, you've used up your active skill 2. Okay, actually, hold on. Okay. I think I'm missing up two different fights. Let's just take it again. Catherine, can, yeah, just disable the active skill, disable the active skill, enable the active skill. Straightforward. Nordak, wave 1, disable all active skills. Wave 2, enable one-time use of active skill 2 and always use your active skill 1. Then wave 3, enable both of them. Nicholas, wave 1, use disable both active skill, but use the Merry Christmas ones, which will provide shield for you and speed you up. Even if you don't have that speed up part, what you really need that for is for the shield for the first wave. So that's where I got my first protection from. I think that's pretty clear now. Wave 2, also disable active skill 2 and use only active skill 1. Then wave 3, use your active skill 2 so that you can freeze the sub bosses at the beginning of the match and reduce all the bosses speed. Nita, wave 1, disable bondage, enable active skill 2. Wave 2, start with your basics, don't use the active skills, reserve them for so you can easily take out the sub bosses on wave 3. And right here for wave 3, use berry, but start with bondage. I believe I'm starting with bondage to apply the that debuff on them. Then yeah, then I can use berry to finish them off. Yeah, that is block debuff from bondage. Then for Hezonja, wave 1, no active skills at all. Wave 2, disable active skill 1 and use active skill 2. Wave 3, enable all of them. So I think, yeah, so you can take screenshots of those presets. This preset has been working for me right from when these characters were not even up to this point. Like I was farming this stage with Nicholas E0 to show how good this preset is. So getting E1 is just a bonus for me. Nordak, I was farming, I think from E1, I started farming with Nordak, E1 or E1. So even if you have E1 Nordak, I think even E0, honestly, I wouldn't want to dissuade you. You at E0, this will still work as well. The major difference is when it gets to E3, when it gives you additional health and helps your survivability, and you do more damage with either Jean or Hez. Yeah. So that's for that. So let's just check out the stats. Catherine, these are the stats on Catherine. I believe I've showed them so much on my videos, so yeah, you could skip if you've seen this before. These are the equipment, the artifacts, HP, healing, and speed. Of course, combat vanguard at level 1. Then my Catherine emblems. Yeah, that's for that. For Nordak, these are his stats, HP, defense, speed. That's all Nordak needs. If you could give him some crit rate, because this guy does a whole lot of damage as well, but I'm not able to get him those at the moment, but maybe I'll consider adding that in the future. Yeah, these are the equipment on him. I went with HP and feather sets, so speed and HP. So yeah, I have defense, but I'm actually seriously considering changing this defense to crit rate, because like I said, Nordak does a good amount of damage, especially when I take him to E3. He's going to be doing so much damage, so I may just decide to give him some crit rate here instead of defense. I'll do that in future. Then yeah, defense of course, and yeah, speed. Then Dwarvin blessings, I believe this on level 2. Yeah, I believe this on level 2. Dwarvin blessings gives me 10% health, and against Dwarvin bosses it gives me, I believe, 15% in total, so extra 50%. Yeah. Emblem, this is my emblem for Nordak. For Nicholas, these are my Nicholas stats. Effect hit, very important on him. HP, then defense, not really needed, but yeah, at least it will help him survive. You're not relying on Nicholas for your damage, definitely. And for the equipment, you can see I always say my equipments are not usually the best, but they serve me at the moment, so I'll work with them till I can improve. HP, effect hit, and speed. I seriously need to change this effect hit. Seriously needs to change it so I can increase. Hit master level 1. Emblem, this is the emblem for Nicholas. For Nita, these are the stats. She's a bit faster than the average damage dealer in my account, because I know that other people's own is definitely better than my 99% effective. Could be better, of course, but that's what I have at the moment. 125% mastery. Then these are the equipment. Artifacts, mastery, effect hit, and speed. Mastery expert maxed out. Elite, so easy to max out. Emblem, this is the emblem for Nita. Hezonja, last but not least, these are his stats. 102 effect hit, 99 mastery, both could be better. HP 501 definitely could be better. This is really weak. This is really weak. Yeah, these are the equipment I'm using on him. For the artifacts, mastery, effect hit, and HP. Yeah, the mastery expert maxed out, and this is his emblem. So that's about it for the video. If you enjoyed my video, guys, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.